I am presenting my mobile programming project, that is Kingongo Maximum Security Prison Inmate Data, Code Scheduling and Case Management System. I'm from class of CSA, that is the September 2025. My project focuses on two specific objectives. Firstly, is automating inmate data and case management. And secondly, is enabling code schedule for inmates at Kingongo Maximum Prison. This is my login, the login screen. I've used the Jetpack Composer for the fun composable fun KMS login screen. That is only click, username, password, error message, and there's also the validated username, admin username, and the password. So directly, let's log into our virtual system. The username is Onesmus. If you have seen in our login screen, the password is admin123. Remember, there's also the error message. If I try, there's visibility of password. If I try to enter wrong password, the system will not sign me in. It will say invalid username or password. So you have to enter the correct password. So welcome to the dashboard. That is we see the user interface and the user experience and the logic design of my software, of my app. That is the KMS Kingongo app. Welcome. The dashboard, we all know that is the hub of the system. I have used, let's go to our dashboard. I have used the lazy vertical grid for optimized rendering. The logical design follows the unidirectional data flow. Here, you cannot see there, such that every action here signals the view model. The view model, you can view everything here very well. So here, every action signals the view model to fetch fresh data from our rooms database, which acts as the single source of the truth. Our rooms database is the database. I have used the rooms database. You can see that there. The database is rooms database. Now, let's see whether my project has achieved the first objective. That was to register the inmate. Let's click the register inmate button. Register inmate button. Let's register our inmate as Jaden. Let's call her Betty Kipsoi. That is the name of our inmate, Betty Kipsoi. National ID below 3758, and our ID accepts only the letters, must be digits. If you try to enter the letters, it will not validate. You only have to enter digits and must be 8. So it's at 698. Nationality, that is Kenya. There's also other countries here. There's Kenya, US, Israel, Tanzania, whichever. Gender, that is male. No, Betty Kipsoi, she's a woman. So you have to select the gender of female. The age, let's give age of Betty as 30 years. Now, most importantly, ours is my app is automated, and each cell is also automated. When I enter the age and the gender, the system uses derived state logic to automatically assign the inmate to block either A, B, or C. Now, if the inmate is a woman, is a female, she will be automatically assigned to block C at cell C. If she is a male, let's try. If it's a male, you'll be assigned to block A. If it's below 18 years, that is, assuming it's 3 years, be assigned to block B, that is meant for children. Let's go back to our initial. She is 30 years. Now, let's go to our offense. The offense, maybe she tried cheating in exam. That would be directly categorized to national examination malpractice. If she entrained maybe killing, it will be categorized in different. If she entrained killing, let's say killing, it will be categorized to murder case. If she entrained drug trafficking, it will be categorized to narcotics. Let's classify to drug trafficking. That is narcotics. The date of arrest, you have to select the calendar. You cannot type here. The date of arrest of Betty. Let's assume that she was arrested yesterday. Betty was arrested yesterday. Our system is smoothly flowing. Now, date of sentence time, she has been sentenced for 10 years. The parole eligibility, that is the case management, she'll be released 2033 March date 15. That is automatically generated. Now, let's save our inmate record. If we go back to the inmate registry, will find Betty Kipsoya, Block C, arrested for narcotics violation. Let's go and see that. Let's see whether objective 2 was met. That is the commander sender. We go to the court schedule. We go to the court schedule. Back to our dashboard, court schedule. We have to enter our schedule here. That is select our inmate. That is Betty Kipsoy. Case number that one. Hearing date, it will be hand tomorrow. And also this location, that is Othaya Law Courts. The case will be at Othaya Law Courts. Now I have digitalized my system such that the virtual code Tongo, if you enter to the virtual code, it will generate the link for the MS and the Zoom. This one is the link, you can see that. But because we wanted physical, we sync to the judicial portal. Objective 2 has been successfully achieved. Let's search our inmate here. That is Betty. This one. She has been scheduled to Othaya Law Courts at date 17. That is tomorrow at 9 a.m. Look here. There is the 72-hour readiness. There we will be notified in 24-hour readiness. There is a court schedule and also there is a route. For example, our route here, Othaya route, we have 1 inmate. So there is 0 higher risk escorts. Othaya Law Courts, 1 inmate, 0 risk escorts. So our court schedule sync, that is objective 2, has been successfully met. There is also the inmate where you can visit. You can visit the inmate. Book visitation. You can book visitation. That is for Betty. Let's type for Betty. Relationship, full name. My full name is Onesimus Kyoko. Relationship, she is my sister. Visit date, this one, tomorrow. Today. Purpose of visit is just checking. And I register, confirm visitation. You see the visitation, it booking visitation. So you can see that in the analytics, there's the analytics here. Analytics has said that there's 3 inmate population, there's block A occupancy, and there's parole tract 3 cases. Technically, they have follows the MVVM architecture. That is the model view model. I chose Jetpack Compose because it is declarative, and the user interface state is driven by the Kotlin flows. All the database in the input-output operation are handled via coroutines. That is the view model scope launch to ensure the app never freezes and even the processes the launch database. Now I have finally the components I've used here, that is the DAO database access. You can see the DAO database access here. As we have seen in the visitation, my project is most innovative feature in collision detection. That is, if I try to book a relative visit for an inmate who is scheduled for a court tomorrow, the system triggers a conflict error. So booking denied. This benefits society by reducing the judicial backlog and ensuring Kingongo Prison operates with 100% transparency and logistic efficiency. Finally, I have validated every feature through verifying test runs and ensuring that every data input in the dashboard reflects accurately. So thank you so much. I can as well log out. Thank you so much.